concerning. I'm starting to feel very concerned for our community. I am okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Star Stable. Welcome back to Training Tuesday. Oh, I definitely need to do this now. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, number one, you definitely should, because like I keep you guys updated on a lot of stuff. I even asked you guys the topic for today, which is your toxic traits, but we'll get into that in just like a tad, because I wanted to talk about, you know, maybe the elephant in the room if you watch my content a lot. My user interface is big again, yeah. So I recently bought another monitor, which is why I said if you follow me on Instagram, I kind of been keeping you guys updated on that. But I bought another monitor. This one's 1080p. My other monitor is 4K. 4K is what makes my user interface smaller. I prefer plain Star Stable on the smaller, oops. I almost crashed into that tree. I prefer plain Star Stable on the smaller interface on the 4K screen. It just looks better. Like, I don't know why. It just looks really bad for my screen right now, but it might look different on your screens. I don't even know. But, oh gosh, the lag. Lots of people. Unfortunately, for no particular reason at all, hint hint nudge nudge, I've been looking at like my Red Dead Redemption game a lot as well. And when I was building my computer, because I built my computer, oh my gosh, I can't speak. I built my computer just over 2 years ago now, and my brother told me don't go for I was looking at a different graphics card, and my brother was like, no, you don't need something that powerful, you could save money. And I was like, cool, okay. After that, I decided to buy Red Dead Redemption, and my graphics card's just not built for playing such a powerful game on a 4K screen, because it's like lots of pixels on the screen. Let's go ahead and look. Oh gosh, I didn't charge my phone, it's on 10%. What if it doesn't last oh, it's fine, it'll be fine. Hopefully, I say that. I don't know if it's gonna be fine. Alrighty, so if you don't know what it means by like your toxic trait, I'm the worst explainer in history, so don't come to me about that. It's basically like kind of joking a little bit. Basically, for me, I always say like the fact that I keep buying clothes even though I don't have a ton of space is my toxic trait. I don't have any recyclables, that makes me sad. So let's read what you guys think is your Star Stable toxic trait. Spending all 100 Saturday star coins on stable care that following day. Okay, but to be fair, stable care is productive. Stable care makes you fast. And like, having played this game with stable care, like with super happy horses and also with super sad horses, I can definitely say that playing with happy horses is definitely the way that I prefer to play the game. So I'd say that stable care is more productive than maybe buying clothes or something. I guess the most productive thing is saving them, but you're always gonna have to spend them at some point anyways. I no longer ride in real life, so I have to live my dream through Star Stable. I feel like that's such a mood for me as well. I feel like, okay, I've had people be like, literally, I'm not going to find the comments because I'm pretty sure I deleted them. But people have been like, oh, you don't ride in real life. My like respect for you has gone down. What's that supposed to mean? I'm sorry that I don't have parents who pay for my horse riding and that I can't afford my own horse riding and that doing YouTube is like a full-time thing. I'm doing university and I live like not in the middle of a city, but like one of the closest horse riding places to me is literally 2 hours away, and I don't have a car, so I can't drive, and one like part of it there's no public transport, so I'd have to walk for like 40 minutes. So I don't know why that changes your opinion on me. Literally, the reason why I started playing Star Stable was because I couldn't ride in real life. So of course I'm going to live vicariously through online games. I buy horses even when I'm not a huge fan of them just to buy them. I feel like this is a big problem in the Star Stable community, but it is something that happens to a lot of people, is they sometimes also feel peer pressured. Like, I feel like there's this, oh, you have the newest horse, that means you must be really cool, you have money or something, you know, it's like a status kind of thing. In Australia, we don't have like that kind of. Okay, when I went to Italy, you really notice how in Italy they really care about like the brands that they wear. And in high school, it's like, oh, they really, because they don't have a school uniform. In Australia, we have a school uniform. In Italy, it's like, oh, you're wearing Gucci. That's like a status, like you're cool or whatever. You don't really have that in Australia, probably because we do have like uniforms. But anyways, so I feel like owning the newest horse is kind of like a status thing in Star Stable. Does that make sense? I would say that I would buy at least one of every horse purely because I'm a content creator. creator, and I am grateful that I have the luxury to be able to afford to buy horses for videos and things like that, purely to show them to you guys so you guys can try and make your own decisions on whether you want to buy the horse and things like that. Oh my god! Who was gonna tell me that I'm trading a maxed horse? Wait, I'm so dumb! I wanna cry. Bro! Please, I'm waiting for the comments. I'm waiting. Oh my gosh! I didn't even think about that. I was just trying to get videos done. My mom is coming to visit, so I'm like pre-filming a couple of videos. Oh, and I was just focused on, you know, editing a whole extra week's worth of videos. Why am I lagging so much lately? I don't even know. Let's ride on the fjord. I like fjords. Okay. One more. I actually like the Jorvik Frisians. I have to agree with this. I like the Jorvik Frisians. I know, like, I feel like they get too much hate, man. Like, okay, maybe there's some things which look clunkier than others and things like that, but they're really cute. Buy tons of clothes and then use only one set of clothes for the whole year. I feel like I would definitely be guilty of this. I try a lot to wear a different outfit in every video. Try and probably don't succeed for a couple of them, but I do try. But I do own a lot of clothes, and I probably bought a lot of clothes which I just haven't had the opportunity to wear yet. Honestly, I'm gonna pinpoint that to the stable, like to the sorting system we have for our closet right now, and it's just very overwhelming to like look through all of my clothing. I feel like it would be a lot easier for me to use items of clothing that I've never used before if we had something like Global Store, or even like the new shop windows where you can like sort by colors and things like that. And then I don't have to think about, oh, I have to organize my stable and things like that. I feel like it would be easier to make outfits, and I like use items that I don't use before because it'd be easier to see them, if that makes sense. Thinking I can win a race with a completely sad horse. P.S. Sometimes it actually works. Sometimes it can work. Honestly, like, if you're talking about races. See, the thing is, I'm a big believer in the fact that, yes, people say the Pentavian is the fastest horse in the game, but I think that the most important part of championships is actually the shortcuts you can take, because I've seen so many people win championships on separate horses and they probably still have maxed clothing. I think it goes like clothing, shortcuts, and then like maybe your level or like the type of horse you're on or something. Like, I feel like the type of horse honestly isn't that big of a difference if you're like better at shortcuts than everyone else. Because also there's people on this server who are really, really good at championships. They ride different horses and they're also not even level 22. So I feel like they just kind of prove that championshipping is still a very skill-based thing. I'm not good at the skill-based thing, but I'm trying. But honestly, I feel like a lot of people's toxic traits, like honestly mine is like, oh yeah, I can win this championships. It's so much harder. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, I heard a saying recently. It's like, ooh, expect nothing but hope for good or something. I don't know. I feel like it's good just to be like, okay, I'm not going to go into this expecting that I'm going to come first. But that doesn't mean that you have to be like, oh, I'm the worst person at this. Like, you still got to hype yourself up, you know? Mentality is really important as well in championships. I feel like if you say, I'm going to fail. Like, I feel like you're more likely to fail. I don't know. Let's move on. Oh, this one's fun. I bully kids with the love heart. That's a bit concerning. That's a bit concerning. I used to friend people, and as soon as I see they're offline, I unfriend them, but they spammed me. Oh, I can't read the rest. So, oh, there is no rest. It's just ... So, I swear people would do this to me. I don't know. You can see that I actually have friendship spots open right now, but I swear I have never unfriended anyone in my life. Honestly, I've never really seen the point to friends in Star Stable. Like, I never talk to my friends in Star Stable, honestly. We only talk through like Instagram. Well, back in the good old days, it was Google Hangout. So, my list has actually been completely full and people have just unfriended me, or sometimes I get Star Stable glitches. I have no idea. But I'm just kind of keeping my friends list open right now just because I've only got like one spot left, and sometimes, believe it or not, I meet someone and I actually like want them on my friends list, like my friend Georgia, because Georgia is my friend. And it would make no sense for her to be my friend and not be on my friends list. Okay, let's move on. This is literally exposing you guys being to people and spamming chat. Honestly though, like, you do you, because if people are spamming and it's annoying me, then I'll just ignore you. Like, the only thing with spammers is sometimes it can actually create chat lag, which is annoying. But if you're making it so I can't see other people's messages, I will just ignore you, and I'll be able to see everyone else's conversations. So you do you, bestie. I get tired of talking to people, so I just leave, and if they ask about it, I say my game crashed. Oh no. I feel like, oh, that's a tree. Oh, I'm stuck. It can be so awkward to be like, hey, I'm like socially tired or something. Because people will be like, oh, so you hate me or something. And it's like, no, I hate everyone right now. It's not you. Starting drama in global for no apparent reason, maybe because I'm bored. You guys, I was gonna say you guys need to get a life, but I feel like that might be a bit too aggressive, I'm sorry. If you don't know, I'm Australian, if you couldn't tell by my lovely, lovely accent. I actually don't think I have a very strong Australian accent, but in Australia, we're pretty sarcastic. I'm not speaking on behalf of everyone because not everyone is sarcastic, but I myself am very sarcastic, and a lot of, like, literally 99% of the things I say, I do not mean to be rude, I am just being sarcastic. I keep telling dark jokes in global that I would never say in real life, and this is the problem. People are gonna bully you online, but they would never in a million years say that to your face, you know? It's very funny because on Firestar, there's a lot of people, if they see me or if I'm speaking in global, everyone's like, oh my gosh, hey Cass, which by the way, love you guys, appreciate you. Your guys' support means the world to me. But there's always one person who's like, I don't even like her anyways. And it's like, honestly, you're probably just jealous. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry that people like to say hello to me. I don't know what more to say to you. I have friends. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm like in such a mood. Okay, honestly, I've had the worst sleeping schedule lately. I've been going to bed at like 3 to 4 a.m. and waking up. Legit, yesterday, I woke up at 11:45 a.m. I was almost an afternoon riser. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. But today I woke up at 10:30, so a little bit earlier. I need to fix it because when my mum comes, obviously, I want to do stuff throughout the day. Like, I've literally only just got my day started as 4 p.m. To be honest, I did go shopping today. I needed to go get more like cat litter, #priorities, and I also got like weekly shop kind of thing. Anyways, I don't even know how I got into that conversation. What the heck were we talking about? I don't even know. Whenever somebody disagrees with me in global, I start drama for fun. This is concerning. I'm starting to feel very concerned for our community. I am okay. I've been playing Star Stable for 5 years and just now bought my 6th horse. Honestly, that's fine. How? I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure I was non-star rated for the first 2 years of my life. Or my Star Stable life, I mean. I did not start playing this game when I was like 3. And I'm pretty sure I only owned about 2 or 3 horses then. And I'm trying to think. Probably in 2020, I reckon I had about 30 horses. It wasn't until I kind of like took off a bit on YouTube and realized, hey, I really enjoy making videos. People are liking them. I'll start like making more videos, and the content which does the best and is also very fun to film because, you know, you get to buy a horse, is buying horse videos. So since then, I have accumulated over 200 horses. Sometimes it's just nicer to say, yeah, I've been playing the game for 10 years this year and I have 200 horses. That makes it sound better. As soon as I say, well, I only had about like 30 horses in 2020, that makes it sound worse. But you know what? I have no shame. People are just jealous. I have lots of horses. Well, that's sarcasm. I'm very appreciative for what I have. The text is so big, I hate it, okay. But honestly, it's totally fine to only have a couple of horses. Sometimes I miss the days of having a couple of horses because you can bond with them a bit more. I've been trying to like bond with my horses a little bit more by like doing more like story-driven buying horse videos. Like I bought the Paso Fino horse from the Star Stable Horses app, and I kind of did a mini like roleplay type thing, and that was really fun. So I'm planning a couple of more of them to do just because it was really fun, and I feel like when my horses have a bit of a storyline, I'm just already kind of bonded with them, and I'm like more likely to remember their nicknames and things like that. By the way, we're doing an All My Horses video for 40,000 subscribers, which we are getting so close to. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, All My Horses for 40k, over 200 horses, and I'm gonna have to try and remember everyone's nicknames. That's gonna be fun. Says that I will save star coins but end up spending them all on clothing. The clothing is like the worst thing. I like tried to save my star coins purely, like this is before I could buy star coins. I could buy my clothes with your Vic shillings. So I tried my hardest to only spend my star coins on horses, which honestly I did pretty good at. Now that I think about it, I was pretty good at it. But as soon as I started buying star coins and making more shopping spree videos, I own so many horses and so many clothes. Okay, it's a problem. It is my actual toxic trait. I think I'll be able to win every championship, but I really can't. You know what? No. You keep up that mentality and one day it will just all click and you will get what you deserve. That sounds kind of aggressive. I meant like you're working hard, you believe and you will succeed. What the heck? Okay. I bought star coins when I got my payment and I told my friend and she got jealous. I am mean. That's not mean. What the heck? It's your money. Yeah, she's jealous. That doesn't mean you shouldn't buy star coins. Like, I'm taking it that you say get your payment. That means like you have a job. Like you earned your money. You earned your right to buy star coins. You worked hard. You deserve it. Queen, king. I'm failing at this little shortcut. I need to have at least one of every new horse. Nothing can stop me. We've already kind of spoken on this, but I do agree. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way. Anyways, let's continue. I own 100 plus horses and 4 trained sub kill me. No. And I thought I was bad. I think I counted the other day, like not fully counted, I estimated. I think I've got about 70 horses trained, which, you know, if you're looking at ratios, it's like almost 50% of my horses. But, and some people might be like, oh, but 100% of my horses are trained. But you might only have 20 horses. Therefore, you've only trained 20 horses. I've trained 70. I'm going to take that as a win for me. You also win because pop off, but I'm proud of myself for the horses I have trained. Thank you very much. Also, people make like training horses such a big deal. Sometimes people just don't care about racing. They're like only in it for like the people or the quests or whatever that don't need your horse to be trained. Like, it's fine. I always make my friends buy other horse coats than me, so it would be unique. Oh, the peer pressure, no. As long as your friends are okay with it. Like, I'm completely fine. Not that I really have friends. I have Georgia, but we don't really hang out on Star Stable. Georgia, what's up with that? But, like, if my friends were like, oh, I own this horse, but I want to see the other horse, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy it and show you kind of thing. I remember when I filmed the English Thoroughbred video all the way back in 2020, people asked me to show them the gaits of the horse. And I was like, yeah, I will. So I like did a whole like showing them the gaits of the horse thing so they could decide if they wanted to buy it. I felt good deed of the day. Good deed of the day. I yell at people and call them rats. Oh my gosh. And I wonder who your favorite Star Stable YouTuber is. If you know, you know. Correcting people's grammar and spelling when they're mid-argument in Gleeble. No, please. I would do that. Please. Yes, I love you. You're amazing. Please. Yes. Sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I'm just really tempted. Like, oh my gosh. Hilarious. Love you. You're doing a great job there, bestie. Club hop. I think there's a big, like, stigma as well. Is stigma the right word? Around club hopping. Like, sometimes you do just have to find the club that you want, like you fit into, you know, you don't want to be in a club which you hate, but you have to have the right intentions of it. Like you have to actually give the club a go. Some people are just like malicious people and they just want to cause chaos, which fine. It's just a video game, but you know, the text is so big. Oops, that's a wagon. Nope, that's a cyan. I act like I know dressage. I'm on an elite team in club. I barely know any, really. Honestly, same. The first time I did dressage, I was like too embarrassed when they were like, have you ever done dressage before? To be like, no, I've literally never done it. That I just pretended that I knew what I was doing. And somehow it's kind of, I feel like I'm quite a learn through doing person. So although like I like people doing a bit of explaining, like you sometimes just have to get into the saddle, you know? Thinking that I'll be able to reach level 23 in the next year. I'm level 20. Thinking that I'll be able to reach level 23 next year and I'm level 22, bro. It's so sad. It's so sad. I'm stuck in a tree. How many trees have I gotten stuck into? No, I'm about to lose. Okay. Oh. I buy a horse and if I don't feel like training it, I sell it. That makes me sad. You're wasting so much money, but it's your money, not mine. It's fine. My toxic trait is that I buy horses and say I'll train them before I will buy more, and then I keep buying more. I used to do this when I was younger, and as soon as I became like an actual content creator and people actually wanted to watch my videos, it kind of all went downhill because I couldn't wait to train my horses when I was buying so many horses. But now it's like, I don't mind the amount of horses that I have to train. People are always like, oh my gosh, let me train your horses for you. Which, number one, besties, no, against terms and conditions, not allowed to share your password even with your besties. But I genuinely love training, and I like the thought that I will have a lot of horses to train. My worst fear is jumping onto Star Stable and literally having nothing to do. I buy horses to seem rich and don't train or feed even half of them. I have 12 pastures. Get on my level, I have 15. I'm kidding. This is exactly true. You know, I buy horses to seem rich. I feel like that's what people like to do. That's why people buy the newest horse. Personally, I don't want it to make, like, because I buy every horse, I don't want it to seem like you have to buy every horse as well. I buy every horse because when I couldn't buy all the horses, I would, like, watch every single horse, like, buying horse video on YouTube. Because I was trying to decide, okay, which horse do I want to save up to next? And I would use YouTube videos to decide, okay, I like the animations of that horse. Because also, from just like doing those like little, like this is what the trot is like, this is what the walk is like. I really liked also seeing people train with horses because I could see what it actually looked like to play with the horses and things like that. That was important to me. So that's why I make the videos of buying the horses, just because, like, honestly, like, I love all the horses. I have a problem, but I make them so you guys can, like, decide whether you want to buy horses. Yes. I purposely jump over the object that someone ran into just so they feel embarrassed. No, because I can't laugh though. Because, like, haha, I do that. Please tell me people know the reference, please. Naming horses after book characters all the time. I feel like I have a lot of horses named after movie characters. Oop, that's... See, I also do it. Someone could have come through there and laughed at me and I would have been totally fine with it. See, look, I'm also bad at this game. I kind of miss the equestrian festival, I'm not gonna lie, but it wouldn't be special if the equestrian festival was always here. What? That's illegal. Hate this game. I yell at noobs that they're riding wrong. That's so mean. They're new to the game. What if you scare them off? Honestly, I find it funny because I feel like people, like, whenever I'm on my, like, alt accounts, I'm once again a noob again, and people, like, if they're like you and they want to bully me, they'll be like, "Huh, you're a noob," but I'll just be like, well, actually I'm level 22. You know. Paying to change the horse mane and paying to change it back straight away, buy 38 star coins. I think this is just a problem with the main style window. Like, there's not enough angles. Oh my... The lag did that to me. Did you guys see that? Yeah, I just don't think that there's enough like angles in the camera thing of the horse stylist to truly decide if you like it or not. It should be like either free cam so you can move it around yourself, maybe a bit closer as well. Sometimes it's a bit far away to actually see everything. I'm not sure if, like, you know how back in the good old day, I say good old day because it's a saying. People sometimes would get mad if I say good old day. They'll be like, oh, anyways. You could only like buy one hairstyle at the time. So we didn't have that whole hairstylist table. So you could only have one hairstyle. And if you bought a different one, you had to buy the other one again. I'm not sure if they'd actually like do a system like that for main styles. Like, I think it would be cool if they did that. But like, I'm not sure if financially like that might not help them. I don't know, because like they might, gosh, what am I trying to say? Someone help my brain. No, I'm just gonna move on because like hopefully you guys kind of know what I mean. Formulating sentences is hard. Another one, I love to troll noobs. No, gosh, there's like the wholesome people who tell me in some of these training times, they're like, oh, I like to help the newbies and I ask them if they have any questions. And then there's people like you who troll them. When people get mad at you for putting Western tack on an English horse, like, oh my gosh, bro. Like when the whole Starshine Ranch came out and people got mad at people. It's just a game, number one. And number two, like there's horses, like quarter horses can also be trained in English riding as well. You know, little PSA. And then there's me. People got mad at me when I put like Western saddles with English bridles or vice versa, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I just do it for the looks. If it looks nice, then I'll do it, you know? I don't ride horses in real life. I don't read a ton of horse books. I don't know the technicalities. So if it looks pretty, then I'll do it. Judging other clubs too quickly. See, this is the thing with club hoppers. Like, it's okay to join a club and realize it's not the best fit for you, which is why first impressions in a club is really important. Like, if someone joins your club and you start like, I don't know, like bullying them, even if you don't intend to bully them, like first impressions are really important, which is why, like, I don't know, some people are like, oh, like having a nice looking rules page and things like that is really important, and information and stuff, because it makes you look good, you know? And you want people to stay around long enough to actually understand like what you're about and things like that. But some people just don't give clubs a chance. So and sometimes it is hard to give people a chance. Like sometimes you have to be like, okay, my first impression of this club wasn't the best. Maybe I should leave. And that's a really hard decision to make sometimes, whether you should leave or whether you should give them a second chance or something, you know? I don't know. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, we got so many submissions. I feel so bad. I've already been recording for 40 minutes. All right, there is just so many here, and as I said, I've already been recording for 40 minutes, so I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and end it off here. Let me know in the comments below what your toxic traits are, and let me know also what other topics you want us to talk about in Training Tuesday, where I asked you guys over on Instagram for your submissions. Sometimes I ask you guys here on YouTube, so also make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. But I hope you guys are having an awesome day, or have had an awesome day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!